my audio test is done, and I videotaped a couple bits of it, you'll see. But I have significant hearing loss in both ears. The doctor wasn't very, he just kind of ran me through it really quick and didn't really care what I had to say at all. A little frustrating, but he's the audiologist. He's not the ENT. But when he did the testing for the hearing test for my right ear, he blasted static in my left ear because it's supposed to see how well I could hear my right ear from static. I literally am going oh my god, it's like I videotape myself and you can see I'm flinching. It's because already this massive static in my ear, so it's like all of a sudden this doubly loud static that was fucking awful. So he couldn't even finish the hearing test for my right ear. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna see the ENT now in about 15 minutes or something. All right, over and out. Youth. Pain. Date. Pearl. Search. Ditch. Took. Ring. Jar. Life. Team. Lid. Poll or poem, I don't know. Road. What? Shell. Link. Cheek. Big. Hello. So, no great answers this morning. What happened after my hearing test? So I saw an ENT. I'm not gonna say what I thought about him, because going to doctors, you get doctors that you can just tell. I mean, are sensitive to what's going on with you, right? I mean, really, but this wasn't that way with either of them. It was very, very pushy, very they wanted me in and out. And that was very frustrating. So this is the final outcome. They put an incision, which no, they don't put you under. What basically happened is puts what's equal to a Novocaine shot into my eardrum. And that hurt, but I just stayed as still as possible, and of course, and then they do a quick cut into your eardrum. Now, they didn't put the tube in yet because I have to get a CT angiogram of my head and neck. So this morning, after the cut, the pressure has improved. So that was kind of the thing. He's going to put a tube in if there's nothing else that comes up that has to be taken care of, I guess. I mean, but the cut is, it kind of mimics the same thing that a tube would do, you know, related to pressure. They said, well, there's no, based on the audio test, there's no fluid in my ear. He was even basically saying like, well, basically saying he can't even confirm that I have eustachian tube dysfunction. And it's so frustrating because come on. I mean, it's like, I'm like, you know, okay, you know, and I would try to tell him what's going on with me, and he would go like, please listen, you know, like, I'm like, I'm not, you know, I'm not being an asshole or anything. I'm just, you know, but he wouldn't let me tell him what's going on. And he just could read literally it was like, it looked like a mountain, like a line that showed my hearing, you know, chart. And he was comparing them to another one that I had 9 years ago there. And basically wanted me in and out of there. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I really need a tube in there or something. I literally had to beg to help, you know, get the pressure, you know. So finally he was like, well, we can do this. And I mean, literally, like, he was not sensitive, not like, you know, it was just wanting me in and out of there. What he really would have liked to do is get me in and out of there, and I have to go set up my, you know, CT and angiogram. I mean, so luckily I did get the cut because I could sleep, I could lay on this side I could lay on this ear, you know, and there may be improvement in the level of the pulsating tinnitus. It's pretty loud this morning, but that was, I mean, based on how it's been going, that's the progression. Because yeah, yesterday it was not as loud, and today it's getting louder. And the last 2 weeks it would be like by Sunday it's excruciating. And I just lay there, you know. I mean, so yeah. Okay, we'll see. But yeah, okay. There you go. Don't really have much else to say. It's of course frustrating. I hope they figure out what's going on, because it's fucking driving me bananas when it's bad.